Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, this is gonna be super wobbly, isn't it? I'm basically gonna talk about my reading goals for the end of the year because it is the end of November and we have 1 month left before this hell of a year finally ends, and I have a few things that I want to do before the end. So I'm gonna share what those things are with you guys. So when I started making this list, I got super into it and I just started writing everything down. And then when I looked at it and realized that none of that was going to be fucking possible for me, honestly, because I've just had a terrible reading year, which you guys might have noticed with kind of the lack of videos. It's hard to make videos about books when you aren't really reading. So I decided to just narrow it down to like 5 basic kind of, you'll see, my first resolution, you'll see how stupidly optimistic I am. First thing that I really want to do is to read all of my currently reading books. These are the books that I have marked as currently reading on Goodreads. Right now I think I have about 6 or 7 books on there. Believe it or not, there used to be more. Again, with the whole not reading thing, another thing that I did a lot this year was that I started reading a lot of books and I just never finished them, and they just kind of sat there on my currently reading shelf and on my actual shelf, and then I would just never finish them. These are the books that I basically have read at least 100 pages of that I don't want to give up on. I did actually DNF a couple of books and I put a couple of the books back to my want to read shelf. Those are mostly books that I still want to read. Right now is just not the time, so I just put them back on there. I want to get that shelf on my Goodreads page down to 0 before the start of 2017. That is my goal. Goal number 2, again, very stupidly optimistic here. It's to finish my reading goal of reading 50 books a year. I think that one's still doable, even though I am currently like 11 books behind. How many books have I read this year? Let me look this up, hold on. I have read 34 out of 50 books, and about half of those are from the mangas that I read last month. So that's fine. I can do it, right? That's doable. I can do it. I'm gonna do it. My third goal is to finish at least one more series / trilogy, most likely a trilogy, that I have started before the year ends, because I have a lot of unfinished series and trilogies in my collection, and that's definitely going to be one of my goals for next year. I want to try and like catch up or finish a lot of the trilogies and series that I do have in my collection, but that's going to be for next year. For this year, I do want to try and finish one. That one's definitely very doable, so hopefully I'm going to do it. Goal number 4 is to finish a book that I bought last year, and for this I have the perfect book. Let me grab it. The Final Empire by Sanderson. Let me just tell you guys about this book. I took this book with me on vacation to Mexico last year. I took this book out of the country with me on vacation and I still have not read it, and it's already been an entire year. It's a pretty big book. I'm gonna do it, guys. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am determined to read this before I leave on vacation this year. That goal was mostly for this book. I want to finish this book. I'm gonna finish this book. I'm determined. Hopefully. Okay, maybe I'm not as determined as I thought I was. Resolution number 5 is not specifically just related to reading, but more on this channel. So as I mentioned, I am going on vacation at the end of the year. I am leaving around Christmas time. So I want to pre-film, edit, and schedule a lot of videos. As I mentioned, I've been kind of absent on this channel a lot, and I really want to try to do a little bit better starting with like the end of this year, hopefully, in order to keep that going for next year. I'm finally starting to read again, which is really good for me because reading is just a really good thing for me, like for my mental health in particular. I find that when I have a lot of moments when I don't read, it's usually either because I am just way too stressed out or my mental health isn't as healthy as I would like it to be. So now that I'm finally kind of starting to get back into reading again, I want to keep that going. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read all the books that I have though. I'm gonna try not to get overwhelmed because I think that's part of the problem when it's like I finally want to start reading and then I just kind of start realizing how many books I have that I really want to read. So many books, which is awesome, but also so many books. But anyway, back to my goals. I do already have a list of videos that I want to do, but if you guys want to see anything, please feel free to let me know because I am going to be gone for quite a while. I'm going to be gone for an entire month, and my goal is to try to have 2 videos a week, so that's gonna be a lot of videos to fill. So if you guys have anything that you want to see, please let me know and I'll try to make it happen. That is it, guys. That is as much as I narrowed my list down. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Those are my 5 reading goals that I have for the end of the year. 2016 is almost over, guys, and I could not be happier that this goddamn year is finally fucking ending. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what your reading goals are for the end of the year. Maybe some of you guys are as optimistic as I am about reaching some of these goals. It'd be kind of nice if we were all kind of in denial together. I think it would be a little bit comforting. So definitely let me know, and that is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it was really wobbly. I'm like on my bed. I didn't drop my camera. That is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys!